You may be seated. Welcome to family, friends, alumni, faculty, staff, and of course our students. Students, it is a day to celebrate, amen? I invite you, students, to think back to your first days and weeks at Wittenberg. The excitement, the anxiety, the hope, the anticipation. I have no doubt that things have occurred that are beyond your wildest dreams, am I right? In all senses of that word. You've met challenges, you've experienced disappointments, you've shifted your world view, and you have achieved. You've also stumbled and sometimes even failed. You've seen perhaps majors or relationships or hopes not turn out quite the way you planned. You gained resilience you didn't know that you had, and perhaps didn't know that you ever wanted. So today, as we honor you and your accomplishments, remember all those mundane afternoons that led you to this place. The times you logged in and saw a grade that maybe made you cringe. But also remember those times a professor or a staff member or a friend offered you encouragement or a new way of thinking. Remember those days, the mundane, the celebrated, and the hard, as you look into the future, because they lead to days like this. Days that you celebrate and rejoice for all that you have done. Take in this day, truly take a moment and soak it in. Put this joy and the feeling that you have of accomplishment in your heart and light that fire that is within you. Let it carry you and give you perseverance from this day forward. Amen.
Good afternoon. First things first, I got to get a picture of all this, so bear with me for just a second. That's good. All right, say tigers.
Tigers.
All right, now I can do something.
I learned this from Pip this week.
If that didn't make sense to you, if you're not in on the joke, you really should watch the video about our new course in napping. Welcome, everyone. I'm very happy to see you here today. My name is Mike Franzen, and it's my privilege to serve as the 15th president of Wittenberg University. This is one of my favorite days of the year. It's a day when we get to celebrate our students and their accomplishments, but it's also a day where we celebrate the accomplishments of faculty and staff. And it's one time when all of the different parts of our community come together to honor and recognize outstanding achievement, special people. And it's the people who make this place. My colleagues, our students, make this place and make it a very, very special place for all of us, a place I've been proud to have served. Thank you for being here, and thank you, students, for enriching my life and the lives of everyone here. And with that, I will introduce Provost Dr. Brian Jans.
Good afternoon. Our first award recipients are the Presidential Scholars. When your name is announced, please come forward via the center aisle to greet President Franzen. Stop on the X and smile for the photographer. Very good directions. Don't fall asleep.
My nap's done.
Abigail Anderson. Neil H. Boyles. Jackson M. Miller. Andrew C. Inks in abstention. Jessica N. Newer. Joshua B. Putka. Caitlin M. Shelton. Allison E. Gardner. Andrew J. Rust. Zachary C. Rust. Isabel A. Giglio in abstention. William A. Beck in abstention. Claire K. Patton. Alexander J. Nemunitis. At this point, I will be announcing the award recipients' names by department and program. I ask that each recipient stand and remain standing until all the names from your department or program have been read. Please hold your applause until I finish reading all of the names from that department. The Art Department Award recipients are Gabby M. Conoway, Molly E. Kirkpatrick, Chris K. Such, Lanny L. Mersham, Rosalie K. Jones. The Biological and Environmental Sciences Department Award recipients are Kendall A. Black, Shani K. Harris, Dimitri A. Gonzalez, Sydney M. Pierce, Owen W. Tress, Douglas M. McClure, Claire E. Sullivan, Julia E. Ballant, Neil H. Boyles, Katie A. Lowry, Haley L. Pittman, Joshua B. Putka, Anna K. Roller, Benjamin C. Waxman. The Biochemistry Molecular Biology Program Award recipients are Annie M. Milliser, Paige A. Rudolph, Justin T. Katona. The Business and Economics Department Award recipients are Caitlin E. Miller, Hannah M. Heald, Mackie A. Miller, Taisheen Daisy Huang, Taylor N. Bender, Josh E. Wright, Allie J. White, Andrew C. Inks, Owen W. Treese. The Chemistry Department Award recipients are Caitlin M. Shelton, Victoria G. Pipinich, Annie M. Milloser. The Communication and Digital Media Department Award recipients are Caitlin E. Miller, Alexandra Slinick, Abby K. Hogsett, Zora G. Shakan. The East Asian Studies Program Award recipient is Joshua E. Kelsey. The Education Department Award recipients are Mackenzie E. Hessick, Charity M. Perry, Zakiah L. Gibson, Ashton C. Newton. The English Department Award recipients are Allison E. Gardner, Delaney E. Jordan, Christian D. Nicewater II. The Health and Sports Studies Department Award recipients are Caitlin E. Miller, Anna B. Longbreak, Charlie K. Morondo, Daniel M. Patel. The Health Professions Program Award recipients are Sarah E. Trussell, Justin T. Katona. The History Department Award recipients are Ty M. Harris, Alexandra J. Miller, Sarah E. Tagg. The North Coast Athletic Conference Student Athlete Award recipients are Tiffany M. Hicks, Alexander J. Nemunitis. The Mathematics and Computer Science Department Award recipients are Jackson M. Miller, Joshua B. Putka, Zachary C. Rust, Hillary Z. Humball, Bruce E. Thompson, Jarrett O. Wilson. The Nursing Department Award recipients are Candace J. Boyd, Haley A. Heisen, Andrew Z. Nemunitis, Lucy R. Short, Sophia I. Didney, Kyla J. Tucker. The Philosophy and Religion Department Award recipient is Aubrey L. Akers. The Physics Department Award recipient is Leonardo Juarez. The Political Science Department Award recipients are Emma C. Leckie, Mary Unsiwanga, the Psychology Department Award recipients are Ethan B. Libby, Gabriela H. Gonzalez, Aisha R. Khan, Harper A. Cruz, Jessica N. Newer. The Sociology Department Award recipients are Bailey L. Maloon, Caitlin M. Archdeacon. The World Languages and Cultures Department Award recipients are Kyle L. Bechtel, Abigail G. Ekman, Allison E. Gardner, Abigail Anderson, Abigail R. Dane, Haley L. Pittman, Gavin J. Darner, Shannon E. Morrissey, Shania R. Stone. This concludes the departmental and program awards. Now we will recognize those students who are members of an honor society in an academic discipline. When I call your honorary society, please stand. Alpha Kappa Delta. Applause for that. Beta, Beta, Beta. Epsilon, Alpha, Sigma. Lambda, Pi, Eta. Phi Alpha, Theta. Pi Sigma Alpha. Psi Chi. Sigma Tau Delta. Sigma Theta Tau. Tau Pi Phi. At this point, I will announce the seniors with a 4.0 cumulative grade point average. When I call your name, please come forward. Aaron E. Baldwin. Kendall A. Black. Macy E. DeHart. Mackenzie E. Hessick. Hillary Z. Humbaugh. Sydney A. Stryker. Our next presenter is Joy Garrett Scales, Co-Interim Vice President for Student Development and Interim Dean of Student Engagement.
I am pleased to share with you the students who have been inducted into National Honor Societies. When I call your honor society, please stand. Alpha 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 is a National Honor Society that recognizes the scholarship and achievement of first-generation college students. The society recognizes students who have earned at least 36 credit hours while achieving an overall GPA of 3.2 or greater, and neither parent has completed a bachelor's degree. Alpha Lambda Delta is a National Honor Society that recognizes and encourages scholarship among first-year college students who have achieved a grade point average of 3.5 and above during their first semester. Chi Alpha Sigma is a college athletic honor society founded in 1996. Members must be of a junior class standing, have a 3.4 or higher cumulative grade point average, be of good moral character, and have lettered in an intercollegiate varsity sport. Phi Beta Sigma is a National Honor Society that recognizes and encourages scholarship among first-year college students who have achieved a grade point average of 3.5 and above during their first semester. And now, Director of the Honors Program, Alejandra Jimenez Berger, to share seniors earning university honors.
Students, when I call your name, please stand up and remain standing. We will congratulate you at the end. Since 1978, the University Honors Program has supported our highest achieving students in their pursuit of ambition, goals, and determination. Membership requires these students to excel, maintain a GPA of 3.5 and above, to complete honor seminars, engage actively in the social, philanthropic, and academic opportunities offered by the university, and to complete original research during their senior year. The University Honors Program congratulates the students who, through perseverance, discipline, and intellectual curiosity, have excelled throughout their whole academic career. Graduating with university honors, we recognize Naven L. Boykin, Madison A. Frazee, Allison E. Garner, Dimitri A. Gonzalez, Shani K. Harris, Caleb S. Hazelbaker, Mackenzie E. Hessick, Grace Coperna, Amy M. Milliser, Cindy M. Pierce, Victoria G. Pepinich, Maisie P. Rees, Erin G. Reichert, Alexa L. Rapp, Reagan M. Simpson, Kendra A. Skerlak, Abby E. Spar, Cameron S. Stevovich, Derek L. Steinfield, and Sarah E. Tag. Congratulations. To announce Phi Beta Kappa, Dr. Denny Merus, Associate Professor of Chemistry.
Founded at the College of William and Mary in 1776, Phi Beta Kappa is the oldest and most prestigious of the National Honor Societies. Only 1% of the senior graduates of the nation are elected each year to Phi Beta Kappa. Wittenberg's chapter, Omicron of Ohio, was established in 1992. Phi Beta Kappa exists to give recognition to students who have achieved high academic distinction at Wittenberg. Phi Beta Kappa stresses the importance of the liberal arts and sciences and elects to membership only those students who have demonstrated their awareness of the liberal arts tradition by building programs broad in scope yet sufficiently concentrated to ensure comprehensive knowledge in one or more disciplines. Students are normally elected as seniors or in special cases juniors. They must be majoring in one of the liberal arts or sciences, have a high grade point average, have taken a variety of courses across the liberal arts spectrum, and have demonstrated a knowledge of mathematics and a foreign language appropriate to a liberal arts education. Please come forward as I read your name. Abigail R. Dane. Leonardo Juarez. Abby E. Spar. Congratulations. And now, Professor of History, Dr. Scott Rosenberg, will present the E. Charles Chatfield Global Awareness Award.
The E. Charles Chatfield Award was created in 1992 to recognize graduating seniors who had made an outstanding contribution to global awareness on Wittenberg's campus. This year I'm lucky enough to say we have two winners, both of whom were credibly deserving. The first winner is Daisy Huang. She arrived at Wittenberg in 2022 as a Fulbright teaching assistant in Chinese, and she helped teach Chinese language, Chinese culture, and to promote awareness of understanding between Taiwan and the United States. She returned to Wittenberg to pursue a second bachelor's degree, and while she has been doing that, she has been the president of the East Asian Student Club, who've held some wonderful events like the Lunar New Year's and a sushi making event, both of which I understand were very popular. And she has continued to tutor Chinese in the language workshop. And most recently, she was awarded the Denise Calvert Leadership Award, recognizing student contributions in academic leadership and cultural promotion. Congratulations. The second award goes to Allison Gardner. Allison has served as a German tutor, And she has studied abroad in Germany, and she helped reestablish the German club here at Wittenberg. She has also played a role in the International Studies Office, promoting study abroad through helping our online footprint through different mediums. Okay, sorry, I lost my spot for a second. Allison also participated in the Lesotho summer program with me last summer. And I think I learned more about Germany from the month that she was in Lesotho than I think I ever knew about Germany before. If you want to know anything about crossing signals in Germany, just ask Allison to show her left arm and she will gladly explain it to you. In addition to being a wonderful ambassador for Germany and promoting German culture, she has reestablished the German club on campus. Since returning from Lesotho, she has been a volunteer with the Lesotho Nutrition Initiative, helping to pack meals for Lesotho, and you've brought people who probably never would have come to our events. Lastly, I want to say it is Allison's hope and dream to go back to Lesotho next year on a Fulbright, and I really, truly hope it happens for you. So it is my honor to make our second award for Allison Gardner. And next to promote the Campus Compact's Newman Civic Fellow Award is Dr. Brian Youngs.
My name is not Dr. Kim Crescent, but I have the privilege to make these awards in her absence. The Campus Compact's Newman Civic Fellowship Award. This year's recipient of the Newman Civic Fellowship has committed her time at Wittenberg to community service, leadership, and health. She has served at Second Harvest Food Bank, planned various campus service events around hunger and homelessness awareness, and assisted with several civic engagement courses. During the fellowship year, she plans to develop a project around social determinants of health using her service experiences to enhance her studies as a nursing major. Please join me in congratulating our next Newman Civic Fellow, Macy Robinson. The Champion Award for Community Impact. During her time at Wittenberg, this year's student recipient of the Champion Award for Community Impact has become a strong advocate for the Springfield community. From volunteering with the Children's Rescue Center to collaborating with local nonprofit Think Tank to engage more than 50 students in a cost of poverty simulation, she is passionate about learning from those who have lived experience. It is no surprise that our culminating community engagement project will be hosting an event to create connections between our Haitian neighbors and Wittenberg students. Please join me in congratulating Cami Stemovich, this year's Student Champion Award recipient. The faculty recipient of the Champion Award for Community Impact has been awarded to Dr. Lori Asplin, Professor of English. Dr. Asplin could not be here today, but I want to recognize her for her years of dedication to community-engaged teaching. The Rose Award for Excellence in Community Partnership. The recipient of the Rose Award for Excellence in Community Partnership has been awarded to Deb McCullough, the founder and director of On the Rise Farm. Miss Deb, as many of our students know her, could not be here today, but will receive her award at On the Rise on Monday. Our next presenter is, once again, Joy Garrett Scales, Co-Interim Vice President of Student Development and Interim Dean of Student Engagement.
The Lillian C. Franklin Diversity Awards are granted annually to a student or faculty or staff member who have made outstanding contributions in promoting and furthering our goal of rich diversity in the Wittenberg community. Candidates uphold the tradition of diversity embodied by the award's namesake. They demonstrate high standards of personal integrity, commitment to the education of the whole person, global vision, and leadership. This year's student recipient has a strong heart for diversity, equity, and inclusion. They have embraced the student involvement opportunities for students of color and has co-founded a new student organization, Mi Gente. This student is constantly fighting to improve the conditions of the student body and understands the importance of equity and justice on Wittenberg's campus and in the world. It is my pleasure to announce Gabriela Gonzalez as this year's Lillian C. Franklin student recipient. This year's faculty staff recipient has been a great advocate for DEI during this time of rapid and unexpected change. Through their work on the Faculty Diversity Advisory Committee and the President's Council for Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion, this person demonstrated incredible dedication to advancing inclusive practices, from playing a critical role in bringing world-renowned author Nick Stone to Wittenberg, to showing support for and lifting the student experience and voice on critical issues. I am proud to announce Dr. Kunal Chatterjee as this year's Lillian C. Franklin faculty staff recipient. Instituted first in 1981, the Martin Luther King Jr. Award recognizes two seniors who have been positive role models to the university community at large and have embodied qualities of community advocacy, justice, nonviolence, and leadership during their college career. Our first recipient is an educational studies major with a sociology minor. Through their involvement as president of CBS and as a member of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated, they have planned and participated in a multitude of campus events that discuss current topics and promote community. This person has also accumulated over 70+ hours as a peer mentor for Springfield Promise after-school program. I am pleased to announce Navon Boykin as one of this year's MLK Jr. Award recipients. Our second recipient is majoring in communication and digital media while minoring in journalism. They have dedicated their time at Wittenberg to Shades of Pearl, bringing inclusivity on campus for women and now serving as president. Also a member of CBS, a general assignment reporter for The Torch, and an intern for the Springfield News-Sun. I am proud to announce Zora Shakan as one of this year's MLK Jr. Award recipients. And now the Reverend Tracy Paskey Johannes will present the Hemtrot Dietrich Awards.
The Heimtrott Dietrich Award was first instituted in 1981 to recognize a senior who, through faith and service, best emulates the spirit of Ms. Dietrich's devotion to Wittenberg. This year's winner has been active in the university, greater community, and their faith life for many years. They have a deep passion for justice, helping students gain a deeper appreciation for the impact of poverty by leading a campus-wide simulation, working with the Springfield community to lift up the gifts of our Haitian neighbors after last fall's national hate speech, and engaging in dozens of community and university civic and social organizations. Highlights of those organizations include the Newman Fellowship, Kappa Delta Sorority, an honors ambassador, a NAMI historian. Please join me in congratulating Cami Stovovich.
Yep, it's me again. Alpha Delta Pi alumni from the Springfield area established a scholarship award for 2 junior students, one Greek, one non-Greek, who demonstrate excellence in character, scholarship, and service beyond the graduation requirement. The selection committee looks for intellectual achievement, high personal standards, and selfless service to others. This year's Greek recipient is a biology major and math minor who has held several roles in Alpha Delta Pi since 2023 and is the current Panhellenic Council president. This year's Alpha Delta Pi Greek recipient is Lauren Parrott. This year's non-Greek recipient is an education major who had many nominations, one of whom summed up her campus involvement best, saying, "She has a heart for Wittenberg and its mission. She is a leader inside and outside the classroom. As an honors student and constant presence on the dean's list, she has demonstrated a strong track record of excellence as a student in the classroom. As the president of the Weaver Chapel Association and Crop Walk, Crew Campus Crusades, Wittenberg University Student Education Association, and the Art League, her leadership of student organizations is unparalleled in time spent and dedication. I am proud to announce Claire Patton as this year's Alpha Delta Pi non-Greek recipient. Instituted in 1974 at the time of the 100th anniversary of women at Wittenberg, the Alice Geiger Award recognizes a senior for a specific outstanding contribution to the area of performing or literary arts, athletics, extracurricular leadership, new programming, special academic pursuit, or special representation. The student's contribution may have been made at any time during their college career. This year's recipient is a chemistry major, mathematics minor, and a student senate member. Her nominators say she is the embodiment of a strong believer in the liberal arts tradition. As a multi-sport athlete, dedicated student, leader of the student senate, member of Greek life, and an artist, she shows how much you can do with a Wittenberg education. She understands how to balance the titles of performer and student smoothly and successfully. This year's M. Alice Geiger Award recipient is Victoria Pipinich. Named for the first valedictorian at Wittenberg and instituted in 1979, the John F. Mitchell Award recognizes a senior who represents the liberal arts tradition. This year's recipient is an active member of the Wittenberg community and, as stated by a nominator, is well-rounded in academics, the arts, and in extracurriculars. He is well-versed in many genres of music, he studies hard, and he is actively involved around campus in many ways. He is very personable and will talk to you about anything. You can see his passion in the way he speaks and conducts himself. Please join me in recognizing Navon Boykin as the John F. Mitchell Award recipient. And now Claire Patton will present the Academic Advisor of the Year Award.
Good afternoon. I am proud to serve as the Faculty Student Senator Coordinator. On behalf of the Student Senate, I am presenting the Faculty Advisor of the Year Award. The Student Senate is our campus government group, which advocates for the needs and concerns of the student body. If you students are interested in joining us as a senator next year, you are invited to apply using the link in your email until April 13th. The Faculty Advisor of the Year Award recognizes a specific academic advisor for their outstanding support of students in their academic, personal, and professional lives. The winner of this year's award embodies these criteria wholeheartedly. Students rave that she fights for every student to succeed and is always available for her students. She is dedicated to asking the right questions with her students and will work tirelessly to support students while they look for internships, scheduling conflicts, and as a personal advocate. She continues to prioritize students over her own research and support their needs. I am so excited to announce that our 2025 Faculty Advisor of the Year Award goes to Professor Emily West.
Hello everyone, my name is Josh Putka and I'm a member of the Omicron Delta Kappa Honor Society here at Wittenberg University. Each year, ODK awards a junior faculty member with this teaching award in recognition of their excellence as a professor. This year's award recipient joined Wittenberg University in 2021 and, according to one student, has been the kindest professor he's ever met. Apart from being an excellent professor in the classroom, what truly shines through is their commitment to students. Whether advising students or helping them with course material, one student marveled at how she spends countless hours caring for her students. Another student even mentioned that they feel like she's the campus mom, a true testament to the compassion and intentionality that this year's recipient embodies. When students enter her office in Hollenbeck, they know that they will leave that office knowing more than when they arrived. And this learning is done in a fun and engaging way due to her being, and I quote, especially funny. Her sense of humor combined with her engaging teaching style makes her financial accounting class one of the best offered here at WIT. As one student cites, having this class is the reason they fell in love with accounting. Another student remarked that this professor has more than earned this award simply by being herself, a dedicated, compassionate, and outstanding educator. Given this glowing praise, the members of ODK would like to present this year's Omicron Delta Kappa Teaching Award to Dr. Emily West.
Good afternoon. My name is Kelly Sumption. I'm a graduate of the class of 2001 and the current Alumni Association Board President. It's my honor to present this year's Alumni Association Award for Distinguished Teaching. Given annually since 1961, this award celebrates what Wittenberg delivers better than anyone else, a dedication to superior quality teaching. It is the highest honor a Wittenberg professor can receive. Professors have the power to profoundly shape a student's academic journey. At Wittenberg, they do more than teach. They become mentors, friends, and sometimes even stand-in parents. What truly makes Wittenberg exceptional is its people. There are countless stories of faculty and staff going above and beyond, making a difference in students' lives and altering the course of their future for the better. Every day, the dedicated individuals seated over here to the left give their all there to inspire, guide, and support their students. Please join me in giving a round of applause to our incredible faculty for their unwavering commitment and lasting impact on their students' lives. Thank you. When I think back to my time at Wittenberg over 20 years ago, there are many faculty members that come to mind that inspired and encouraged me, and one of those is this year's Distinguished Teaching Award recipient, my professor and advisor, Dr. D. Scott Hinson, Associate Professor of English. Dr. Hinson's classes were unique, providing a level of deep thinking and intrigue. He is the professor that encouraged me to let go in my writing, dig a little deeper, and find my voice. He knew my passion for marketing and encouraged me to marry my creative writing skills with marketing and bring that also into my poetry. I distinctly remember classes like film noir and poetry that really opened my eyes to new genres and character insights. He continued to foster my love of reading, and we all read. I still haven't put down a book. Dr. Hinson cared so much about not only his students' academic success, but also them personally. I loved my chats with him on campus or in his office. He supported student life and the WIT story. As an alumna, I have witnessed how much he continues to support the university, the faculty, and his students. He embodies what it means to pass your light. In recent years, he has supported the university as a member of the Faculty Executive Board, ensuring we continue to foster a strong education rooted in the liberal arts. Dr. Hinson has been a member of the English department at Wittenberg since 1995 and teaches courses in expository writing, modern and contemporary American literature, American Gothic, literature, film and literature, cinema studies, as well as vampires in fiction and film, an introduction to those cinema studies. Dr. Hinson was born in Charlotte, North Carolina, and now resides in Springfield, and holds a bachelor's and PhD in English from The Ohio State University and a master's in English from the University of North Carolina at Charlotte. Katie Bellotta shared the following in her nomination. Dr. Scott Hinson has a warmth and light that you can sense when meeting him. Though he may often be dressed in dark or muted colors, his sincerity and kindness shines through. When I imagine going back to Wittenberg today, I would be thrilled to be enrolled in one of Scott's classes. When I first started at Wittenberg 20 years ago, I had no idea what I wanted to do. I knew that I loved to write, and having already taken a couple of Scott's classes, I wanted to learn more, and I quickly asked him to be my advisor. Scott has an immense passion for teaching, and I imagine that he also loves to learn. His wildly creative courses attracted students who were ready to think, learn, and be challenged. Scott was not an easy professor by any means. He expected a lot of me and my peers, and we worked really hard. He not only pushed us to stretch ourselves and challenge our beliefs, but I witnessed him doing the same in his own life. Scott passes on his light through his words, his creativity, his integrity, his sincerity, and his deep care for others. He is one of the best parts of the liberal arts education and a rich example of the spirit of Wittenberg. Dr. Hinson has grown not only students' interest in this field, but the value they place on Wittenberg liberal arts education. He continues a great tradition of connecting with students, bringing them to Wittenberg, and giving it everything he has to make their lives and careers more fulfilling. In turn, they are lifelong contributors to our communities and stewards of Wittenberg University. Today, we thank you, Dr. Hinson, for your many gifts and for sharing them with us. Please join me in congratulating this year's recipient of the Alumni Association Award for Distinguished Teaching, Dr. Scott Hinson.
The traditional honors of the Alma Mater and Alma Lux Awards have been the highest honors bestowed upon students at Wittenberg since 1921 and 2003, respectively. This year, we are joining together those honors collectively as the Alma Lux Awards to encompass the true spirit of our motto, having light, we pass it on to others. Alma Lux, literally meaning nourishing light, are awarded to 2 junior students who possess qualities of leadership, scholarship, service, and concern for the community. Final candidates are selected from a pool of nominees determined by students, faculty, and staff. The 2 Alma Lux Award recipients are chosen in a campus-wide election. Joining me today to introduce to you your 2 2026 Alma Luxes are the class of 2025 Alma Lux Navon Boykin and the class of 2025 Alma Mater Victoria Pipinich.
I ask that the nominees stand as we call your names. Neil Boyles, Emily Doe, Emma Gearhart, Gabriela Gonzalez, Moose Harper.
Paige Jackson, Joel Martin, Mary Asuaga, Claire Patton, Alyssa White. Please join me in congratulating this year's Alma Lux nominees.
Now, it is my honor to introduce the first Alma Lux recipient. This class of 2026 Alma Lux calls Ostrander, Ohio home. They major in biology and have minors in data science. They have presented at the Connection Symposium the last 2 years and are a faculty aide for Dr. Phillips. They are currently the vice president of Delta Sigma Phi and is a member of club volleyball. Please join me in congratulating Neil Boyles as class of 2026 Alma Lux.
Our next class of 2026 Alma Lux calls Columbus, Ohio home. As a collegiate athlete and a biology major planning to have a minor in women's studies, they try to diligently do what they can for the community while also being a member in it. They are a member of Student Senate and Whitman crew. I am happy to introduce Moose Harper as a class of 2026 Alma Lux.
We now welcome back up the Provost, Dr. Brian Yance.
Thank you all for attending this afternoon or watching today's honors convocation online. I think we can all say that we're enormously proud of what all of these students, faculty, and staff and other awardees have accomplished. Please join me in a final round of applause to honor their achievements. Please remain at your seats until the President Party has left the chapel. You can exit using any of the doors in the front or the back of the chapel. We ask that those who were presented an award during the ceremony please meet in the activity room for pictures before leaving the chapel. The activity room is that way and then that way. South, then east. As a sweet treat to conclude today's ceremony, please make sure to grab a W cookie on your way out. There are W cookies at both exits. Thank you all for attending.